EDC analysis back again. Tonight I'm taking the 3 lights to the field to do a distance test to see the comparison between the M2r Pro, the Warrior X Pro, and the Warrior X Turbo, just to see the close distance and the far distance between the hotspots and the throw. Obviously, we probably know the Warrior X Turbo is going to do the farthest, but I'm also going to compare the short distance of a good EDC light. Let's get into it. Now I'm actually in the parking lot right now, shooting in the far distance. So I may pick up some background noises because the sprinkler are on and watering the plants in the back. There is some lights spill in the parking lot, but I'm shooting the far distance. You may be able to see there is a blinking lights in the far distance out. That's the power towers out in the distance. So I'm gonna see which light be able to pick up in camera. So right now I'm gonna use the M2r Pro just to see the hot spots. There's a tower on the far left, center, and right. Now just kind of show you in distance wise, I don't know how far this it's gonna be, but the tower on the far left, it's gonna be a little bit closer to me versus to the center and to the right. Now the right is going to be the farthest tower from here. In the center, it's going to be the biggest tower, so it has some, again, blinking lights on top. So let's take a look at it. M2r Pro. You may not be able to pick this up. I can see it from here, the tower from here, but I don't think you can see it in the camera. This is the center one. I don't think you can see it. I couldn't even see it. And from the far right, I definitely don't see it, and you won't see it either. Okay. This is the X Pro, getting smaller, tighter hotspots. I can see the left tower from here. You may be able to see it, so yeah, you could probably see a little bit here. The center, yeah, I can see it. You may be able to see it. And the right, I can make out a little bit from here, from my distance, but you won't be able to see it in the camera. Okay, now the Warrior X Turbo, much tighter hotspot. Yeah, I can see it from here. That's the tower right here. I can see the tower from here as well. You'll be able to see it. And you know what? I'm actually move the camera a little bit to the right. See if you can pick up the I can see the right tower from here. You may not be able to see it. So just to kind of show you from this distance, straight forward, this angle. Okay, the left tower you can see it. The center tower you can see it, but the far right you cannot. And this is the hotspot for Warrior X Turbo. So right now, let's compare the Warrior X Pro and the M2r Pro hotspots. The M2r Pro is going to be on my right, and the Warrior X Pro is going to be on my left. M2r, Warrior X Pro. You can see the tighter hot spots when I overlap the two lights. Let's see if I can see the tower on the left. Yeah, you'll be able to see it now. A little bit clear now. In the center, you may be able to see a little bit. Yeah, no, you're not going to be able to see that. That's too far out. Okay. On my right, it's going to be the Warrior X Pro. On my left, it's going to be Warrior X Turbo. Warrior X Pro, Turbo. Obviously, you can see it's even a tighter hotspot on the Turbo. And you also noticed that the Warrior X Turbo is a brighter, well, not brighter, but it's a wider beam versus warmer on the Pro. So let's compare. Take a look at two lights combine. Yep, you'll be able to pick that up. The tower. Yeah, you probably could be able to see this a little bit more now. I could see, again, the far right tower. You may be able to see it, may or may not. That's probably the limit right there on camera that you can pick up. Again, that's the hot spots. Alright, so let's test out between the M2r Pro and the Warrior X Turbo hotspots. M2r Pro, see the big difference? The hotspots up close. Yeah, you could definitely see this. The turbos, it's way tighter hotspots. And this is a two light combined. Yeah, it's still M2r Pro is not even able to see anything far out at all. Now remember, the M2r Pro, it's also a throw light. It's also pretty far. It's also good for EDC light to carry. But when you compare to the two different throw light, it's just a big difference. But if you look up close, the M2r Pro gives you more spill than the tight spot. So this is just a quick comparison of the three throw lights from Olight. This is a no scientific comparison. This is just me want to test out how far the lights can throw out and see. Remember, the camera doesn't actually do any justice as far as what you can and cannot see. In person wise, I could see a little bit brighter and a little bit easier. I could see the far distance of the towers even without the light, but you obviously cannot see it. With the lights on, I could see the farthest tower using the X Turbo, but in camera you probably cannot even see it at all. But again, this is just a quick comparison as far as the difference between the three lights. If you like this video, definitely help me, give me a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed already, definitely hit that subscribe button for any future videos to come, more unboxing reviews of the tech that I have. And if you have any comments, suggestions, or questions, definitely comment below and I'll get back to your comments and questions as soon as I can. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video.